One, two, three, four. Say what?
Objection! Objection!
Unbelievable. Okay.
Hi everyone. Hang on. The game is loading. It is supposed to be playing music right now, but it's not. I don't know what's up with that. Let me see if I can just transition it. Just would work. Pressing the button. It's not sending audio. What the fuck is up with that? Hang on. Let me just disconnect. Let me just disconnect the thingy. Uh, that. What about now? Are you gonna play audio? It was playing it before. Wait, Ace Attorney. I can't watch this. It's the great Ace Attorney. So no, but also yes, but also no and yes. You know how it is. But yeah, hi everyone. So this is one of those games that I wanted. Yeah, completely different. Yeah. So yeah, you can watch if you want. This is one of those games that I've been wanting to sink my teeth into like for a long, long time because I have watched Ace Attorney on streams and it's like very, very good. And this is the game that my friends have been talking about for like ages. And it, like you make up notice that it recently came to the Switch because it was on the S I think before or something like that. So I've been wanting to like see what all the cup is about. So yeah, so let's just get into it. But before we do that, there are some friends that I want to say hi to. So let me really quickly see what's cooking. Let me see what they're cooking. Hello.
They thought what? I think
Oh
it
my
says
god.
hi.
Oh Jesus, that was loud.
Sorry, hi.
Hi, how you doing?
We're talking about fucking Mori Calliope internet brain rot.
Again? Are we talking about her again? Come on.
Can we
We
not?
already-
Let's not.
Hey, okay, chat. We have a wonderful ball up on the bot channel about us when we talk about for like 30 minutes about Morley Calliope's cancel culture song. So go check it out. Go check that out. It's the Zero Escape series, which is like very, very good. You should check it out if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing yesterday. It was really fun. We streamed for like 7 hours. It was cool. Anyway, hi guys, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing
alright.
good. How are you?
I don't know, like, fine.
Green soda.
The green goblin. The green goblin. So.
Good.
By the way, I'm gonna have to dip for a second just
Oh
to get
my
it
fuck!
water.
Are you
and
serious?
I am serious. Actually.
Oh,
I do need water.
Okay, go. Hey, Jace. Thank you so much for the raid with 7 people. That's right.
That's right.
That's
We're
right.
going back in time to the first
right.
Thanksgiving to
And we're
get turkeys
turkey
off the menu.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, Jace. Perfect time to arrive. We're about to start the game. So, hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
I was on Jason's stream and he's like, oh shit, Perp's going live soon. Like, when is that? I'm like, oh, like 10 minutes. And he's like, okay.
Oh hell yeah. Well, hey, perfect timing. So here's the thing.
I mean, am I right?
I get it because of my name. We are about to start the game. I have no idea what this is all about. This is the one with Athena, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this game either, except there's a man in this that my boyfriend likes.
There is like
Listen, you
one.
say that about every Ace Attorney game.
Okay, that is true. There is like this
go
one guy. This like as something as
Asshole?
asparagus or something like that. Which my good friend Fee like absolutely adores. And like I want to see what the fuck is up with that. I've been
Yeah.
isekai. What am I? Well, you are as far as I know, you are in like 18th century Japan, I think, or England. One of the two. I don't remember exactly. I think it may be England actually.
We're going back in time to the first Ace Attorney to get crime off the menu.
Yeah, baby, we are going back in time to the versus to the great Ace Attorney to get murder off the table. But yeah,
Okay.
let's start. Let's start with the beginning, shall we? Ace Attorney
Yeah.
Adventures. Let's go. Oh, there's
Hey.
Oh wait, I'm not sharing my screen. Hang on.
Yeah, that's the best thing on the screen.
I forgot about that. I forgot I had to do that. Hang on.
Fucking numbers. Stop! Stop!
Stop. Wait. Can you see it there? Hang on, hang on.
Yes,
Actually,
I can.
I have an idea. Hang on, I have an idea. Let me pop out my capture card. So I can see it full screen. Well, not full screen, but you know what I mean. Window projector. Okay. Let me make this bigger. Sorry, chat. I forgot how to stream console games. Okay. Let me see if I can share my projector instead. Window projector. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
Perfect.
I can
Okay.
see your
Cool.
screen.
Can you see the console?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let's go.
I can see it. I can see our Discord. I
But
can
I
see
don't
your
think,
little
I don't think I hear
VTuber.
anything though.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Is this like a series where we'll need like to voice it, or is there voice acting in this? I don't really remember.
I don't think there's a perfect second in this one now. We're gonna have to voice it.
All right.
Anyway, the game is speaking. Shut up. Oops. I tried to.
Great
press-
waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land.
No, the
making
Titanic.
life in the capital
That's
made
not.
it.
That was yesterday. That's not the
A
Titanic.
period of great change,
Titanic 2.
and some
It's Titanic Zero.
We
the
know about
prequel.
ice. We know about ice now.
Okay, but do you know of futility though? Oh,
Was
okay,
Ice 9 the iceberg that Titanic ran into?
No, that was Ice 8. They haven't invented it yet.
but
Hello?
for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Guys, we fucked up. We couldn't
Hello?
get time off the menu.
Wait, is that the main character? Did he shoot someone?
Well, what is up with that, huh?
What the fuck is up with that?
Oh, how will this guy get out of this one? November 22nd, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendants at antechamber. 5. I guess I'm gonna be the main character, right? I can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber? Is the highest court in Japan ready to decide my fate? Oh, who's gonna be bailiff? That's his name now. Where? Oh, no, nothing.
Save you Glass murderer.
That's not my name. Sorry.
Bailiff Rocky's pee-pee!
Stop! Oh. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second. Naruhodo. That's the name of the other guy. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. Oh.
It's enough.
Yeah, you know. Oh, who's gonna be this motherfucker, huh? Who's gonna be this bitch? Yeah. Lucy, they wanna.
This
they
is
wanna
one
try-
of my boyfriend. Sure.
No, I know. No, I'm aware. I'm aware of what this guy causes in people. Who's gonna voice it though?
Yeah.
They wanna try it out?
Yeah. I'll try it out for a bit.
Okay.
He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer.
Who are you?
I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today.
Lawyer? What's that?
Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case,
What is it? What is a judge?
no one has the right to treat him as a criminal.
What's a criminal?
So you will hold your tongue!
What's a town?
yeah, technicalities. Look at you. Haven't even graduated yet. You're a baby.
You don't know fucking little baby man. Fuck you.
Baby man.
You
Baby
don't know
man.
anything. Okay.
And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave.
Oh, look at me. Oh,
Right. This lawyer looks at gay people.
Right, perp.
No way. No way.
Right, perp?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What?
Uh,
Gee.
What are you apologizing to me for?
Oh, no, I suppose it wasn't my fault.
Gee.
But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
There you go again, apologizing.
Oh, you're so funny, my little guy.
Just like always.
Ah,
Now, I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you?
Chad, how do I tell him? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up, hold your head. Straighten yourself up, hold your head high, stop wrestling in your chair because you're moving the entire house.
Stop fucking making the stream position. I know you're doing it. So stop streaming right now. Posture check. You mean?
I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
Kazuma Sogi, my best friend. Also in his the same dude, Kazuma Amogi? Also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A study student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate.
Not that impressive.
How do you hear that?
The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet.
You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma! It looks like you're going to get us to study abroad at last!
I know! I've been forever dreaming of this day.
Hang on.
Chad, he was forever dreaming of this day.
People, shut up!
Who is dreaming?
No, don't fucking do it.
Look at my dream Sona.
Is that fucking Dene?
That was Ace Attorney, everyone. Wow, what a fun game.
Wow.
No,
He
hanging
was
on.
forever dreaming of this day.
We'll forever be dreaming. Forever and ever and ever.
4th of January in
ever.
just one day. Yay! I am so excited about this information. 4th of January. Just one day away.
It's been
One day. Just one.
Been 1 day since it's been 1 day. 1 day since it's been 1 day.
Oh, it isn't so bad. Ash Brown moment.
The silence isn't so.
Hi, sorry. My dad just decided to get a table out of here while I was streaming.
That's okay.
Well, no, it's not okay, but it's fine. It's fine. We can continue though. Okay, let me continue. Oh, you were forever dreaming of this day, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Oh, you've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kasuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple.
Yeah, it's called, whatever his thing around his head. I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry.
It looks like a headband or like a bandana.
Yeah, it's his headband.
Yeah.
I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes.
I will.
The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Dude, he's going
Oh
to...
god, this is British?
No. They're in Japan, but like it has a lot of influence with Britain because like this is right after the Meiji Restoration, so.
Then come with me. We'll have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together.
We're going back in time to take Queen Victoria off the menu. If only were that simple.
Oh dear, look at the time. I better get going.
Alright.
Well,
I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. Stay in English class tomorrow, then, partner.
What did he mean by that? Why did he call him?
Heterosexual. He died.
He loves cowboys.
It was straight after that.
I was straight after that.
He wasn't gay after that. He was straight after. Okay, I hope you understand this. That's when it happened. Yeah. No, I don't know. Just to a voice.
Kasugi, may I have a word?
Oh wait, is that the girl, which is gonna be me, or is that the guy? Yes, that's the guy.
Okay, I'm gonna be the professor.
Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well, this case has personal significance to me.
Good.
But never mind that for now. Asogi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
It seems the judge wants you and your partner to go through some tutorial, he calls it. I don't know what that's about.
Press the A button.
Kazuma, remember you can press the A button to continue my dialogue.
If you press the Y button, you'll bring up the history of the case.
You can see the things that I've said before, and the things that I may say in the future. Who is this man? I feel as though I have seen him at university before.
I see. I'll go at once then.
I shall accompany you. Hell yeah.
Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Yes, thanks, Kazuma.
Is it Ryunosuke or Ryunosuke?
Ryunosuke.
Actually don't know.
They use very faint.
Yeah, God, I see.
This is awkward.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Here right in front of me, isn't he?
If I may,
Yes, sorry?
you must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruto, I believe.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's talking to me, isn't he? Hi, Jace. Yes, that's right.
Catboy.
Oh, hi.
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Professor Mikotoga. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand.
You and he are
Really close.
best friends. I understand.
As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that that permission will be revoked and never granted again.
Remember this. Remember this when you play through the tutorial. Also, historians will call them the best friends. Yeah, they call them that right now. So like, what? What?
There, best friend.
We...
Oh. As I suspected. As I suspected. You were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
Also, Heidi. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. What would the government do such a thing? Also, Lucius is playing in Platoon 3.
Lucius is playing Splatoon 3. The administration
Okay.
has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
More like Ace Attorney? That's all the games. That's every Ace Attorney. Also, hi, Damien. I can't believe it. But I didn't do it, I swear! I'm not a murderer!
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
There are some peculiarities about today's trial. Everyone
I
thinks
know what you are.
everyone thinks you did it, and they're gonna vote you to expel you from the ship. But among us, everyone knows your source. But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right. So
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
Okay.
I now pronounce you husband and husband!
Come here, Asogi. Let's kiss. I do. But what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not.
Phew. Really? No, bailiff?
Offended.
That's me.
Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So, allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
Well, that you didn't say that before.
Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. It's no point in advocate for the likes of you anyway. You
What do you
stupid
mean?
fucking bitch.
What
Fuck
do
you.
you mean by
Fuck
that?
you.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Go fuck yourself! Fuck you! This is it. This trial's Fuck you! So fucking shut up! Piece of shit!
You shut up!
If this trial goes badly, Kasuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. Wow, isn't that so weird? November 22nd, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Courtroom 2. So this is a courtroom.
The Supreme Court of
Judicature, I guess?
Judicature.
Of that thing. I think
Nope.
it's Judicature.
Judicature. The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
I don't much like the looks of these people seated on the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that be have demanded that this is a secret trial.
A secret trial?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
It'll become clear in time, but for now... You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
Oh, it's that guy!
Is that fucking guy? It's Pei!
What is that bitch doing here? Okay, who's gonna be the judge?
Jace.
Me? Oh. Okay. The court will now hear the truth. Fuck. Sorry.
But hey, that's a good boy. No, you're doing well.
I know it's a good voice. I'm just trying to get myself. It's saying a long word in the voice. The court will
That's
now
fair.
hear the trial. Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Who's gonna be Ouchie? Ouchie! Oh.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
Well done. Good way.
See? Yeah,
As is the defense.
Also, hi, Glass Scientist.
Hi.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
Hang on, let me boost you up a little bit, Chase. You're like a little quiet. I cannot boost you up anymore. You're 100%, 200%.
Okay. I'll try to speak all letters, sorry.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Hang on.
Yesterday...
No, go.
Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided to be 2 days prior to trial. As the judge, in an unusual circumstance, I'm obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for this defendant in this trial?
This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do... I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Wait and see. Oh, go fuck yourself, old man. Kasuma's the lawyer here. I can't defend myself. If I said I do, it would be tantamount to lying. And I've been accused of murder, for goodness sake. This is no time for lies.
Try to stop fidgeting, Ryunosuke. It's distracting.
Stop swaying from side to side so furiously, Ryunosuke. It's distracting me. I have a murder trying to win.
Mario.
In your arms. But if I don't say I'll defend myself now, things could end very badly for my friend.
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who advocate for his defense.
Yes.
Oh?
Oh my. Okay. Well, I guess just don't matter in this game.
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I Renosuke Renohodo would be defending myself.
Oh, you don't get a choice. You'll be what?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, there's no choice in this game.
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
Professor Mikotoba told me everything just now before the trial.
He did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
How sad. Means you don't have faith in me.
That's what I'm saying. Hello? Come on.
You think I won't be able to get you off? Hello?
I mean, that's not, I didn't say that's not what I meant. But like, no, it's not that really. It's not just that. Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you.
Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defense's desire to advocate for himself its crime.
the sound for the gavel was heavily delayed and only on purpose.
Oh, awesome.
Well, well.
Well, if it isn't Reggie the fucking click.
Let the accused admit defeat already. Renouncing his own counsel? Really? What? How cringe.
Objection! Shut up. Fuck you.
Make no mistake, counsel.
Your head bald.
This merely shows that the defense's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind is a complete blank right now.
I realize you're... Hold on, I need... Is that how realize is spelled?
I think that's the English. I think that's the English spelling.
Yeah.
Americans
English was
like
S, American was Z.
Yeah.
I see, I see, I see.
That's the case for multiple words actually.
I see.
Yeah.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Billy! Sorry, I'm messages. Well, for me, it's a university report called the Supreme Court. Bad. He must have prepared a Martinez crime. Indeed.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of... Oh my god, words.
Judicature, I think.
Judicature of Japan.
I could
No,
Hello.
Oh my god, my voice. The various high standards
Yeah.
of conduct are expected of all present.
It is judicature. I just
Okay.
look at the pronunciation.
Hell yeah.
Do I make
Nice.
myself... Okay. Do I make myself clear, defendant Naruhodo?
Yes, Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task that you have undertaken.
I don't think that's a word, sure. My competence? What does that mean?
He's questioning your ability to do the job.
Well, he can be questioning more than I am.
So, let's start with the very simplest of questions.
Oh, yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
I don't fucking know. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I can't remember. But, wait. Oh, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember that. What was it again?
I'll go up.
Dude,
Ryunosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank?
You fucking little idiot. You know me so well.
Well, the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record.
But I can't even find that.
It's simple. You can access the court record with a simple press of. You ever find you've forgotten something? Just consult that. It's all in there.
I just got to press for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. This is a list. Oh, sorry, let's go.
This is a list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with.
Oh, that's.
You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press B to go back.
Is that
I
Lalo
see.
sound like that?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
What?
That second one, is that Lalo?
Yeah.
Lala.
Yeah.
La Salamanca.
Yeah, Salamanca. Yeah, Salamanca. Okay, let's see. Kazuma Sogi, 23, a second year at the Imperial Jumei Academy, University. He's my best friend, and despite being a student, a qualified defense lawyer as well. Yuji Mikotoba, 42, a medical school professor at the Imperial Jumei Academy. He's an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor. Taketsuchi Auchi, 51, the lead prosecutor in this case, who would appear to have little love for the charges the cultural reformation has brought about. John H. Wilson, 47, the victim in this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at Jumei University from the British Empire. Do you think these two have explored each other's bodies? Anyway, look at the body. No, sorry, no, please, please, continue your exposition. What is it that you wanted to say again? Also, hi. Okay, let's go back.
So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now, you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press to present. Try it now.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Yahoo! Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yumei University 3 years ago.
That seems like a little more than a visit.
Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British
The fucking British England.
is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally.
The British.
At most, you will be aware we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
You know that famous thing.
I thought you were gonna say friendship and magic.
I think you're the one whose brain is on My Little Pony today, Jace.
And yet, despite the delicate terms, the blood of an English has been spilt on our soil. You are both undergraduate at Imperial Yumei University, are you not? Bad. Murdering a professor from the very institution provides your education. Have you no honor with you?
But I didn't do it.
Case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient, expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's what this trial has, these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime.
Oh dear, look at the time. I better get going.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner.
Whoa!
No, what did he mean by that? Oh,
POV appears from his chair.
the British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think... Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. So I went over to the professor's table and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Oh, sorry, what?
Now, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency!
How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the case of death.
The cause of death? Well, obviously, that was... Kazuma?
Oh, Ryunosuke. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
Is there
By
fanboying in his face?
evidence. Sorry, what?
And the guy on the other side just going the whole time.
Evidence. But how?
Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now!
University color pen.
would give
Do we know?
Present evidence to the court. Now!
You should present evidence to the court now! University
I
color pin.
love tutorials like this where like from the perspective of the character you're just like you're so like rattled that you forget very basic things.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm so
like-
nervous. Oh.
What's the Bratz one where it's like, oh, I feel so bad I can't even follow the arrow by my feet pointing to the smoothie bar.
We can what really? Do they really do that?
I think so.
That's awesome, dude. Okay, let's see. University color pin. Proof that I am a student at the Imperial Human Academy. University. What do you call it? Academy. I always wear it on the collar of my uniform jacket. Post-mortem report. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Okay, let me examine it. Victim John H. Wilson, male British, time of death November 19th, shortly after 2 p.m. Cause of death, single bullet fired at close range, fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound, bullet did not pass through the body. Okay. Let's present.
Yes.
Well, according to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Ouchie! Ow!
Ouchie,
Coco? Coco, go ahead. Take it from for now.
What do you mean, you asshole?
Oh,
That's
never
the
mind.
postmodern report. I take it.
I hope I did a good job. I did my best Billy impression.
It was very accurate, I will say. Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report.
Like the Rick Mortem.
In the West, the doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions in that way.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on this any later.
It's a total photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, Counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
The photographic print of the victim has been entered into the court record. Photograph of victim. A photographic print that shows the victim. He was shot from the front in the chest and subsequently died. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to the drawing. The detail is incredible.
Very well. I'm satisfied with your answer. Let us start the trial.
Fine, God.
Quick shout out to Fishy for sending the image in the meme dump channel of the Discord.
Hang on, let me check. Check on the Discord.
I feel so good.
Oh, the Bratz image. This.
Someone draw this image with Ryunosuke.
Yeah, please. I feel so. I feel so nervous. I can't remember how to. Oh God, I can't even bring myself to follow the arrow that's pointing towards the court record. Awesome. Also, hi, see.
Hello.
Hi. Hang on.
Bring myself up.
God. Okay. Let's continue.
Certainly, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. So, without further ado, in order to appraise the court with the facts of the case. The prosecutor calls its first witness who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
The prosecution hereby calls its first witness who wasn't there at the scene of the crime, there in the room where it happened.
The room where it happened.
This is it then. I'm lurking. I'm EP. I know the images. That's fine. Hi, Fishy.
Thank you for the images.
Thank you.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba?
Yes. Clearly, you're the defense lawyer today, not me.
Clear.
But that doesn't mean. Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. The defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but any help you can give me will be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold sweat first. Jeez, fuck, man. Whoa, man. He's being mean.
The dialogue is insane.
Witness. State your name and occupation for the court, please.
Coco, if you would.
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called Le Carnival. Wait, is this guy British?
No, I think he's Japanese. Oh, hello? What the fuck? Someone bring a medic aside! Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
Simply sriracha sauce.
That's simply blood. Don't mind it.
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
I'm fine. I think I have COVID. Well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. The grim crime occurred at one of the district's so-called restaurantes, an Occidental eatery 3 days ago. An ox eatery. They serve ox.
Ooh, tasty, yummy.
Understood. Kosoganowski. You will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
At once, sir.
And no petty intellectual aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, boy.
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 This trial is what all true lawyers strive for.
What all true lawyers strive for.
Aspiring maybe, but aspiring?
I used to think that's what the actual line was. I used to think King Harkonian was talking about lawyers. It was just after 2 p.m. on that day in question. We had few diners at that time of day. Lunchtime rush was over. There were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory right too. There was hardly anyone else in the place.
Nagito pose.
Nagito pose. It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery.
To be fair, the Nagito pose I think is with the other hand, but yeah. Oh, ooh.
A gunshot rang out, so I hurried to the dining area to see what had happened. Someone fired a gun. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair.
So someone threw a flashbang at me.
Ow! Standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Yes! Hold on! Let me just clarify something here. When I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
Objection!
Objection! I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections, you stupid fucking bitch! The court wished to listen to the witness report. They saw you cunt! Get out of here! Fuck you!
Shut up, Q-Ball, fuck you. But...
The next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penis.
You will be penis. You will be penis.
Who owed him?
Don't. Oh, no, it's not frozen for anymore. It just says, it literally was just frozen to say don't. Okay, don't worry, Runoscape. You'll have your chance to fight back.
Don't.
You're about to be penis. Don't.
Yeah. Literally, my stream froze right. It only said don't. And I was like, okay, what do I do with this? Don't. For now, we must listen. We must just quietly listen to the witnesses.
If I may confirm 1 point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today?
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say?
Listen!
Okay, this is my internal monologue. You better not listen. Fuck you. There was nothing, no one else around the table.
What's the matter, Runosuke?
That's just not right. What's okay, Lily?
Lily.
When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at his table.
Really?
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about it injecting, but still, what should I do? Let's wait and see. I feel like they're gonna give us an opportunity to cross-examine, right?
Someone painted over my glasses.
Oh, well, that's just a mirage of the night. I desperately want to say something, but I was told not to interject.
You know, Scared. If your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who would diligently get to work, aren't you?
Hello? Wait, you aren't? I suppose I am. I've never have gotten into Yumi University otherwise.
You can't just always follow the rules in life, you know? If you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty.
Alright, you've scared me. I won't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. And there is something I want to say. I'm just going to shut my eyes and say it. But just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Dear me, what are we gonna do with you? Will your fate with this crap of court proceed? I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a frog.
If you're not a frog.
Could it be the accused of mere student is not a real lawyer after all?
But I'm sure of what I saw.
Osanoga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? Oh, the memory.
The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe it.
I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please, have a look if you'd like to.
Interesting.
Jace.
What? Oh, sorry.
Ah!
Let me see. A sketch of the establishment layout drawn by yourself, I presume.
That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone.
You're clearly a very oh my god. Conscientious waiter.
Thank you, sir. Sir, that actually surprised me.
This is fine, Lord. Okay, this is topical.
Oh, the court will take the plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Oh, well...
No, what is it, please?
Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once.
Of course. Here you are.
Lucy.
What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now.
What happened there, you know?
What was that about?
Something certainly seems to have shaken him. The waiter's business cards have been entered into the computer. Waiter's business card. The head waiter's business card. A sketch of the restaurant's layout is in the back. Jeez, fuck. Okay, damn, sorry, okay.
So, the court has now heard a precis of the case.
Yes. At the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant.
This bitch coughing them 6 feet full. I mean, to be fair, he's like at least 6 feet away from the rest of the court. I feel like, especially with the layout of the courtroom.
I'm giving you all COVID.
The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency?
If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you.
In other words, you may still repeat in terms of the inedible punishment. I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court.
Why was he unsworn? Hello?
He doesn't say fuck. He doesn't say shit.
Oh.
That's one of the
But I sure do.
Pursue matters of the Faribaldi's trial. Fact. The prosecution has decided that from sworn witness who were present at the scene of the crime.
What do you think I should do, Kasuma?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence?
You fucking serious?
Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You've said it. Professor Mikotova said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared what lies ahead if I push this.
Bruh. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you.
Come on.
And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face? Is that it?
What? What?
If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocent beyond whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is.
He's doing the thing! He's doing the thing!
Indeed. Prosecution, oh my god, sorry, I'm eating dinner, sorry.
Oh, a second.
Prosecutor Ouch, please continue with proceedings.
It's when you were one, young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I could be a devil. Yeah, I could wanna be.
I can be your angel or your devil.
This is Debbie from Delta Room.
I can be your angle or your devil. Ugh.
I can be your angle or your devil.
In a few short moments from now, Undertale will be real.
Also, hang on.
Whoa!
There we go. Sorry, I need to answer a message really quickly.
The dumbstruck young Malfios will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witness.
Very well. Officer, bring forth the witness at once.
Okay, who's gonna be?
Waluigi.
Waluigi and Wario, that's another one.
State your names and occupations to the court.
Well,
What's this guy?
Okay,
What's the
shall I?
yeah, sure.
You wanna?
Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant E. Sanosa reporting for duty, sir.
Yes, I know, sir.
Let's be old man.
Myself, I find employers are prepared to find articles of antiquity from the efflorescence of our nation, Nippon, and conduct my trade as Retsute, a humble premises in the 2nd District. Kirio Korekuda as your service.
Those earlobes, they're full of mysterious fluid.
What an antique dealer and soldier. What an unusual parent.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
They must be the diner's other table that the waiter mentioned.
Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon, and not infrequently converse with interesting parties regarding the curious with which I make my business. I can't understand a word that the woman is saying.
He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who have an interest in antiques, and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right, I see. Although, to be honest, the sergeant looks like more like he would be a seller rather than a buyer.
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative. The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearms, sir.
What? Did you hear that? It was like a baby. It was like
Somebody's barking. Hold on.
well, that's not the game.
Yeah, that's not the game.
This man sounds impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during the last thing he said. Okay, yeah, that was the baby.
Oh, okay, that wasn't the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can't hear your stream.
Your baby jump scare.
So, this is the size of evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Yes.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
Well, if I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. Judge?
Jace!
Judge!
Now the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred.
Sir. Yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir.
Unsavory memories of most acerbic afternoon. Sure. Whatever you say.
Witness testimony.
What the witnesses saw.
I was ingesting a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysterious absconded precious curio. Comes the word, anyway.
Well, the you, Sergeant Nose, accidentally wished the vital moment to happen. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy.
What times we live
Knife?
in? I'm going to fucking shave you, little guy. What times we live in? When an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day. But this is ridiculous! I didn't shoot anyone!
Is that really true, Ryunosuke?
Didn't you fucking trust me? Hello? Yes! All I did was pick up the gun that I saw laying on the floor. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant when I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it, so I bent down, and just as I was picking it up, bang! And just as I was picking it up,
Well, if that's the truth, there is obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. Somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was.
there is?
Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses.
Cross-examine?
Do it now!
You should cross-examine the witnesses now!
Billy!
That's me, Alex. There's no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. Bad. It's time to bring the supposable student to justice.
Certainly. The testimony the court just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of this trial.
Yes! Believe.
What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst?
I mean, the defense, the man is right to a cross-examination.
I am Irma.
Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic.
Huh? How did he know? How did he know?
You know,
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
Wrong.
the defense is asserting his right to a cross-examination. Whether you like it or whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie!
No.
Kazuma is so commanding. What a man.
Very well.
John.
Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses.
Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke.
But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Also, Kaya.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose lies in the witnesses' statements.
How?
You didn't fire the gun, which means that what that soldier said has to be a lie.
Well, yes, but
It's just a case of proving it. And the key to doing that is evidence.
I see. Right, evidence.
All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying.
Damn it!
Now let's go, Ryunosuke! Don't let them beat you!
Alright then! It's all or nothing. Well, like that one Kickstarter. What the witness saw. What the witness saw. Okay, you don't need to read this. We already read this, so it's fine. Let's see. I wasn't just in. Shut up! I wasn't just in a relationship stake at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Okay. Myself was examining the virtues of particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman. Okay, Justin, tactical discussion. Okay. At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's action with my own eyes. The black uniform varsity guy and the enemy's union was covered. Well, are you sure about that? you sure it was at the back? Let's see. So present. University Colombian postmortem report. A photographic print of the shot of the victim. He was shot from the front in the chest and subsequently died. Check this out.
Yes!
Idiot.
Little.
Ito.
Oh.
What? What are you playing at, Cat?
What is the meaning of this insubordination? Thrusting some photographic prints in my mustache.
When the music stops, you know he got them. Oh yeah, that's the shit. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here. No. Ouchie.
What nonsense! What can this print possibly tell us about it we don't already know?
Well, obviously, the thing. I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth.
Get to the smoothie bar.
Oh, that's me. I think that provides beyond any doubt you elegancy. There's LSD. There's no place for amateur students here in this grand courtroom.
Ugh, this is so frustrating. I'm gonna do it. Asuma, pay attention.
There's going to be a test later.
Oh yeah.
Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, Asuma, what?
What are you talking about?
It's apparent from a single glance of the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement.
What?
What?
Sergeant Ayasanosa.
Yes, sir. What, sir?
The statement you just made
Yes,
was
sir,
this.
no, sir.
So what?
Is his name Yes Sir, No Sir?
Yeah. That's a classic. That's a classic case attorney name for you.
Yeah, and the guy who you find's last name is Payne.
Yeah,
So
but
for
no.
Tuesday.
That is his. That is. He's similar to. He looks like him. His name is Ouchie.
No, well, his last name.
No, his last name is. What is his? Actually, hang on. Hang on. Let me check. What is his last name? We just read it. Taketsuchi. Yeah.
Ah.
Like I said, you're thinking of Max Payne, which is someone else.
No,
No,
I mean,
no, Max.
in the original Ace Attorney, the guy in his place is Winston Payne.
Winston Payne, thank you.
He's a brother called.
Yeah.
Well, I got one on budget, eh?
Or something like that. I don't know what he
I
says.
have a boo-boo. It's been a stop.
Ah, there's also Payne, his brother.
Oh, sorry, what?
The black uniformed varsity JIT cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, that cowardly little weasel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
But no! That just can't be!
And why not, Cadet?
Because... Come on, dude.
Take a
Say
close look at the print.
Spit it out.
Look at his photograph.
The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest.
I feel like they're dragging this out.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
You should be like, hey,
Sergeant.
shot from the front. That's like one line.
Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello?
No, baby.
You know that, right?
What the? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it back down again. Yeah, that's the sound the baby said.
Of course, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa?
That was Evil Ash from Evil Dead.
Yes, sir. At the structure, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were,
Yeah?
Bad Ash.
firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak, sir.
Hello?
Oh, hello? What?
The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Ayasanosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
That's absurd.
Ouchie!
Ouchie.
Winston pain in his ouchie!
Yeah.
Welcome to a
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom!
Good fuck.
Kia!
Oh. Inconsistency zero. Hello. Achachimo. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial.
Turnabout?
It's a funny word. Just from that one discrepancy. It's just like it's a turnabout.
You ever do something for a joke and then it doesn't pay off at all?
What do you mean?
I punched my microphone to get like the slam sound, but not only did I punch it and the sound did not come through because I punched it in the part where the mic I hurt my hand doing it.
Jesus Christ, dude. One could say that you got an ouch. One could say that you're Winston Payne.
Overwatch? Wow.
It's penis time.
So what is? So this is what being an
Ace attorney.
is all about. It's on the thing.
Hey, with your chest, let him cook like your nuts hang.
Your Honor, my notes hang. Sir,
That's what he said.
that university cadet there, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
My baby is miserable right now!
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up from the floor.
And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either?
Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure.
Treasure.
Treasure?
Indeed! The Joyera Coban! My prize coin! On each occasion when I visit a restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasote, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I proffered my Hoy treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not. But I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes from the briefest moments, it was there no more! It simply vanished!
A man vanished?
Hunting around under the table I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there. And then it happened.
sorry.
Bless you.
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did. But I did not, for I was only concerned I would find my absconded Hoi treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Sure.
Nothing.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
No.
I see.
Why did he take so long to answer?
That lamentable day. The precious Hoi band was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
That's not what we were not actually.
As I assume everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon.
Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British.
No matter how much boots our government has to lick.
It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position, Prosecutor Oichi?
Why not, Your Excellency? The defendant may find a tiger at the front gate, but you will find a wolf at the back.
What?
There's a fairy con going on. I got a place to be. My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Blade.
Upon hearing the next statement, it'll become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly commit this despicable crime.
Gru?
The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruto.
What? That's not my name.
Naruto?
He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he?
Ugh.
Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. Oh, you will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? Sorry.
As clear as CHRONICLES, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. At once, sir. Waiting signal to testify, sir.
I am a baby.
Baby. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Ido.
I don't know, sir.
I don't.
It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny.
Get it strapped?
Ido. Attention.
Get it?
Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy.
My boy.
More.
My boy.
Witness testimony. The true culprit. Okay, let's see.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, a young lad in black. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Therefore, no one other than the black uniform cadet could have dispatched the Englishman over and out.
Okay.
Yes!
Jace is
Yes! No, sorry, you took too long. Wait!
That's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all.
Please, enough of these outbursts already.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at the table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We will not listen to your fantasies.
Ugh.
It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Oh, do you now? Judge?
Jace is still getting water.
Oh, okay.
Is this the photographic prints of the scene of the crime, Counsel?
Stay.
I will be right back.
Here, I'm
Oh,
here.
yummy.
Okay. Chase back.
Indeed, on the table in which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident.
Oh, I will love that steak right now.
As you can plainly see, there's only one place set.
Based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
Ugh. This really doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new photograph evidence to the record.
The photographic print of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. Crime scene photographs. A bottle of carbonated water and a steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. I don't understand. What's going on here?
Sorry, laughing at something on Twitter.
Oh, interesting. Well, I hope you read your line when it appears. It's
I
just
will!
It's just not possible that no one else saw that woman.
The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well.
But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him.
It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. Witnesses' bodies we've just heard leave no further room for doubt.
In very sensitive political times, as we all know, the ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. I can speak to you out to you, have a culture the anonymity of the two great empires is an honor.
How can this be happening to me? The judge is ready to rule. Oh.
Stand
Ah,
tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet.
Yeah, I suppose that's
What?
possible. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah!
Mia? What?
Keep all your dreams, keep standing tall. If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. Now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick. Understood.
It's gross. Can be so unbending at times.
Ugh. Okay, what do we have here? Cross-examination. The true culprit. Okay, even if what I saw was precisely the moment the fireman was charged, someone said name. Yes, pointing his gun at the fireman, he was standing on the... that much I did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises of the temple confirmed that we were the only person present. Indeed, along he was the Englishman that involved himself. Make it quick, you know what? Now I'm gonna... No, we're gonna go on break for 3 hours. I'm not gonna touch this game, so we take as much time as possible. Fuck you. Indeed, along he was the Englishman that involved himself. Therefore, no one located could have respected English or no. Okay, so what do we have? Investigative pin, postmortem report. The victim, he was shot from the front in the sketch of the lay. Oh, what is this? So we found the entrance over there, the kitchen over there. Okay. Let's go back. Let me see the other photograph. I don't think this is right. Hang on. So the stake is
photograph.
Hang on. So there is a stake. So that's where the guy was sitting. And to the other side there's another table, and behind that there's more tables. Okay, let me see this thing. That's not possible. The other thing was looking facing the wall. Why can't we see it on the photograph?
Well, there is a wall there.
Where?
Oh, like this could be just like a weird angle. For the wall.
Maybe. Hang on. Let me check again. I don't know, man. Look at it.
Wait. Can you check like the body photo, because you can see the stake in the background of that one?
Oh,
Yep.
Yes.
Like,
No,
is that
that
different?
isn't. No, it's not there. No, that is there. He's facing the other way though. Why is he doing that? Okay, let me see. Let me check the record. Okay, so furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were only the person present. Okay. Yes, pointing his gun at the fireman, he was, and that much myself did. See? Even if it wasn't the precise moment the fireman was discharged, it was almost the same thing. Well, I don't know about that. Let's check. No. It's not the same thing at all. For a start, I didn't fire the gun.
We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet.
I didn't think so.
Consider this, defendant. Fair. Just a moment ago, I blinked.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Did you?
Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
But how could I?
And yeah, it's another fact that I did blink.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, you said you did, but there's no proof of that.
There you have it. Checkmate.
Have what?
Attention! The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman.
I think that says it all, don't you?
Ugh.
And let's not forget the antique deal of witness the accused's most incriminating position as well. Isn't that so, Korekuta-san?
Well, you see. Yes, pointing his gun at the fireman he was. The young man like, okay, did he? Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that point in time. But I told you already, that's only because I picked it up from the floor.
Well, obviously, it's the only way you could explain it away.
I had just finished drinking my coffee, and I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. And exactly that moment, a gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control like this. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas conversely, I failed to pick up the gun from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you, with pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner. Okay, what else? Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were not the only personnel present. Do we have anything to disprove that?
Wait, wait, the old man said that you were there alone, right?
Who?
The older guy, the older
No,
guy.
that the other guy was alone. The
Oh, they said that you were alone. I was like, okay.
No. Furthermore, visual search of the premises at the time confirmed we were the only person present, which I assume means like everyone that has been discussed so far. So like the lady wasn't there basically. Alone he was the Englishman dining over himself. Okay, we we think that the lady was there, but like we don't have any way to prove it.
So we need
No,
like
no.
proof that someone else was there.
Yeah. No, not that the black uniform guy they could have had the spot Englishman over and out. I mean, you could have, maybe.
Yes!
Why are you telling the truth?
What did you say, Cat?
I clearly remember. There was a woman sitting across the table from the professor. Perhaps one of you may not have noticed. But for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible.
Unfortunately, for you, Defendant Naruhodo, it's just a case. It's not just a case of these two witnesses alone.
Sorry?
The waiter, whose testimony the court heard earlier, clearly stated the same thing. He also said the victim was alone.
Wait a second. But that's right.
Precisely. In other words, you're the sole proponent of this phantom lady.
But I...
If such a woman were indeed president of the city, the prosecution demands to see proof. And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom woman be made. With the blatant waste of this court's time!
There's nothing I can say to that. Okay, but... Oh, Kazuma?
What do you think, Ryunosuke? What's the matter?
What I'm thinking is that we have in the court record that the business card from the waiter that only showed the foreigner, right? What about the witnesses? Where were they? Why are they not on the business card?
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't find anything. I can't find a clear discrepancy anywhere. I'm done for. I can't win this trial. No.
Listen, the first thing to do is calm down. You can't expect witness statements to be full of holes every time. So, just take your time and try and tease out more information. Try to tease more information out of them first.
Okay. What do you mean?
You can choose to either press or present against each of the witnesses' statements. The witness says something you're suspicious about, press him on it with "oh." With a little luck, you may get up more details, which could prove to be crucial.
Right. I see.
The important point is, there's no sense in holding back. If anything slightly jars with you, press the witnesses on it, and press them hard.
If you have a slight jar with you. Alright, got it. I'll press them like blocks of tofu. The professor wasn't alone in that restaurant, I'm sure of it. And one way and another, this cross-examination is going to prove I'm right. It's time to press them for all they're worth. My fate depends on it. Okay, now we go. Okay. Furthermore, is that so? You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there. Stop saying that. Come on.
As you have been at pains to point out time and time again, I feel like I'm growing a callus in my ear. Bam. And yet, no one else appeared that caught even a glimpse of this woman.
If only there'd be more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. Quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know. Of course the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect.
It's certainly 2 p.m. It is neither here nor there that, in terms of a time to eat.
What do you mean? That's brunch.
I wonder if there was any reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone.
Oh? Is that so?
Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason.
There was?
This was found at the victim's jacket pocket.
What does that counsel?
It is a medical report card. Your Excellency. Excellent. We'll see that the victim had an appointment at the clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
I love how Auchi keeps calling him like everything else except for Excellency.
At a clinic, yes?
Oh.
There would
Not this bitch again!
appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m.
But if we kill that guy, that means the guy in the future won't exist.
We're going back in time to the first Earth's Ace Attorney to kill, to take Dr. Hody off the menu.
That's right. That's right. That's right. The very day of the incident.
So the victim went to a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple.
Would it crave you to have a little sympathy?
The prosecutor felt no need to submit this evidence before us, or it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke?
Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really.
Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful.
Sure, let's throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Should I ask for Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence or not?
Yeah.
If I may, I'd like to ask for the medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention the victim's movements prior to arrival at the restaurant are no concern.
Objection!
Not so, fuck you!
Whether or not they are concerned. I did it again! I did it again! It didn't pick up.
It's not fine. Just say the word. On Monometapia.
I'm so no.
You're
I
on a-
punched my desk and it didn't pick up, and I hurt my hand again.
Well, don't do it then!
You do sound design.
That was already
Whether or not-
sign!
I can't hear it, bitch.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I will say, if this game does have sound effects, I can't hear any of them.
Wait,
You
really?
can't hear any.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, that's what we said at the start.
Why didn't you fucking tell me?
Hold on.
We
Trevor,
did tell you.
You did
on
not.
your stream,
We did.
the audio is fine. On your stream,
I
the
know.
audio is fine.
No,
As
I
in
know,
the
I
stream
know,
on
I
Twitch.
know, I
But the
know,
one
I
on
know, I
Discord
know,
is
I
not
know. Okay, I know.
bad.
I understand. What would I do then? Hang on. If I share OBS, can you hear it now?
Let's see. No.
No?
Can't hear anything.
What
No.
the fuck?
No, I can hear it faintly through your microphone.
What the
What
fuck? Why?
what are the advanced audio properties you have for it?
Advanced audio properties. What do you mean? For the capture card? You mean?
Yeah, this is a capture card, right?
Oh yeah. Hang on.
So I know that can usually be an issue why the sound isn't going in the right places. It's usually that.
Oh yeah. The thing is that I have muted the capture card like as a source, but that's because like if I try to not do that, it's gonna come out twice.
Well, so yeah, that's when you go to advanced auto properties, and you should be able to like edit from like monitor off or like mute output, and like I know
Okay,
there's 3 different ones you can usually mess around with just to see if it does anything.
Okay, but yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so if I do monitor and output, right? I'm gonna be able to hear it, right? And chat is gonna be able to hear it, but also it's gonna come through OBS twice. So people, chat is gonna be able to hear it twice.
Well, you could just mute one of the audios then.
What do you mean?
I mean, if there's a separate audio channel for the capture card, can't you just mute it?
Yeah, but that's the desktop audio. And if I mute OBS, it's not gonna come through the to the chat or through me.
I've been able to get it to do that.
I have no idea. I like tried like every combination and it doesn't work. So
Okay, I'm here to see if I'm gonna look at my OBS settings to see what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like just music, so that's not like you need to hear it either. So I don't know. Hang on, let me do something. Anyway, there we go. Let me just push up shit. Let me just change to my what is it? Window projector. There we go. Hopefully you can hear it now, but like there's nothing I can do really.
Nope.
Well. Again, it's just music and sound effects. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway.
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Sorry, there was something like the stream volume button was in like the way of like the text, so I couldn't see it, and I couldn't get rid of it.
Awesome.
Very well. The court will grant defense request.
Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. The most disturbing trend.
I hate human rights.
Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record.
The medical report card has been added into the court record.
Yippee!
Okay, medical report card. A medical report card from Cora Clinic that was found in the victim's pocket.
What we need right now is new clues. We need to explore every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
Right, I hear you.
You could spy and prolong this trial as much as you like, but the day after the festival is already for you.
I don't know.
Perhaps you forgot that these witness testimony leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused correct coup de sound.
Indeed. Okay, let's see. So what do we have? A medical report found from. Okay, let's. Oh, I cannot inspect it. Okay, well, let's see. What else do we have? Therefore, no one other than Black 24 Camadeo could have put the Englishman over and out. Okay, we already pressed that one. Indeed, and he was the Englishman dining over himself. Okay, yes. What about this one? So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dining alone. That I did. Forgive me for the position I place you in.
So the testament was an old man and a soldier, and the way to all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let's forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well. As can clearly be seen, there is only one single beefsteak at the victim's table, a meal for one.
No.
The antique dealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying. But if so, then why?
If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea. Okay, so how do I present, where do I present this thing? Okay, let's see. Indeed, alone he was the Englishman dining over himself. Furthermore, a visual search the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only person present. Okay, maybe here? Let's see. Look here.
Are you able to look at the medical
No, I cannot, sadly. Okay, let's present this and see what happens. No. Well, what about that last statement by the witness?
No.
Lawyers can be asexual. Crazy, right? It tells you what you know. Also, hi, Hugo.
Ratio.
Well, L plus H plus ratio plus philo.
L plus ratio plus it seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Coco.
Exactly. Perfectly reasonable in every way.
Ooh.
Whoopsie.
Right. Perhaps should take a leaf of the witness's book and learn to be more reasonable yourself.
No, alright, I just need to calm down and think everything through again from the start. Okay, let's see. What are more additional I think of it that we were the only person present? Yes, pointing at he's kind of the foreign man he was, that you know, young lad in black, that much accept this. We already pressed that one, right? Okay, we already pressed that one. We pressed this one.
You pressed the first one.
This one I did as well.
Yeah.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman dining all by himself. Before no one else. Okay. Yes. We did this like a few minutes ago. Okay, let me press this one maybe.
Yeah, no harm.
Yes, it may be true that it was holding the point in time. Hang on, I think it is. Yeah, no, we already said this.
I see.
What am I supposed to do?
Everything.
Yeah, but we didn't like get any extra information. But well, we did get the medical report. But like, what is that about, right? Myself, I did see you with the fan report. Okay, let me see the events again. Okay. First one to report after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from the gunshot. Photograph of the victim. A big photograph print that showed the victim. He was shot from the front and in the chest and subsequently died. A sketch of the restaurant's layout is on the back. Okay. A bottle of carbonated water and a steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. A medical report card from Horace Clinic that was found in the victim's pocket. Okay, I feel like this is what I have to present, but where? Why?
Yeah.
Indeed, alone he was an Englishman and over himself. Therefore, no one other than the black uniform could have dispatched the Englishman. Furthermore, yes,
is
but
it that?
This? Why?
No, I meant the no one other than the.
Oh, you mean the last one?
Yeah, that one? I don't know. That's really what I can think of.
Why though? We already pressed this one, so.
I know it's a reach, but I'm feeling like because he went to the doctor beforehand. I don't know. That's something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. It has something to do with him going to the doctor before.
It has to do something with that, but like where and how and why?
I don't know. I know it's a stretch, but it's like, oh, no one other than him. But what about the doctor? No, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, hang on. Spitting is better than much I see. Even if one of his was a possession of the stars, it's almost the same thing. Well, we already pressed this one. There's nothing there. The parliament, myself. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises that confirm the person present. Indeed, alone he was the Englishman all by himself. Therefore, okay, let's try that out. See what happens. Let's try pressing with this one here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not much. That's much here.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
No, I understand where you're coming from, but like, yeah.
Do you want me to look up the guide?
No. This is the tutorial, guys. Come
on. Maybe your buddy at the end can help you again. Now that we've pressed everything.
Yes.
Well, I can't help you here. I don't know shit myself.
No, this is new.
Well, I don't know. What can we do?
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now.
Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before.
Yeah, Kazuma? Oh, you mean this? I was supposed to fail?
Yes, it's the brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it
Well,
in a little more detail.
I would have loved to. I would have loved to do that if you gave me the chance. How exactly? Oh, okay, cool.
You'll notice that I gave you the chance earlier and you just didn't do it.
No, it wasn't it wasn't
I know.
That's
the joke.
I know.
That's the joke.
You notice I'm going to fucking kill you in front of the church, right?
Ace Attorney has this problem in which you can clearly already kind of guess like what's going to be important, but the order in which you have to like do
Yeah.
like it's like, oh, why aren't you running into a wall? We set everything up so that you won't run into a wall.
Like,
You
come
need to
on,
run into
dude.
the wall.
Just go along with the plot. Come on, dude. Come on. Just
Come
do it.
on, dude.
This happened a lot, especially when I was playing Ace Attorney 2 with my partner. Like, oh, I know what I need to do, but then I was like, okay, this, and it's like, fucking dumb? Are you fucking stupid? And I'm just like, what? And I present this other thing beforehand, and then I could present the other thing. It's like, you fucking dumb nut. Anyways, you notice that some pieces of evidence bear magnifying glass. These are ones that you may examine.
Oh my god.
And you'll be able to take a closer look at the piece in question.
That's so cool. If only I could have done that before. Oh, hello.
Whoa, it's this.
Whoa.
You rotate the evidence in all directions and examine it from all angles. By using
Oh.
Shoot it.
You can destroy it with your gun. You can move the crosshairs around to hunt for clues that you may have missed before.
You can.
I don't see how you missed anything.
You can move your lattice to shoot the lies on the witch statement, like another game that I like. Okay, Kazuma, I see how it is.
You can move it.
The crosshairs start to pulsate. Press up to investigate further. So, partner, I think you should take a closer look at this medical report card. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining it in more detail.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. I need to use and up to inspect any areas of the evidence that look suspicious, that look sus. Okay, hang on. Give me a second.
The best part about that is we can't hear it from your audio, we can only hear it from your mic very faintly, but we all...
What do you mean? Why? Hang on, let me just lower my
We
volume.
can all hear it from your mic because it was so loud, which is awesome though.
We can actually only hear certain things and not others as a personal slight against you.
No, literally that's what it is. That you all hate me. Okay, let me see. Medical.
How did you know?
Okay,
Figured out this was a secret!
let's see.
God!
Speed.
Wilson.
Name Mr. Johnson. John Wilson. Why is it not Dr. John Wilson? Okay, whatever. What clinic? It says Cora Clinic. Oh, visual logo. It says Cora Clinic on his medical report card.
It says hot boobs up ahead.
Oh, whoa! Garden! I hate clinics. Almost as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries.
Aren't they all the same?
When I was 5, I caught the only cold that I ever had in my life. And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had to have this hideous injection in my right arm. Ugh. I'll never forget it. Never in my whole life.
Most people would give the right arm to have only one cold in their entire life.
Bitch, I love hospitals. Well, that's why you're not Ryonosuke Naruhodo. Have you thought about that?
Yeah. Anyways, I don't think this is a clinic where they treat people for illnesses like that. Let's keep looking for clues. We don't want to miss anything.
Okay, let me see. Stop moving.
Poop in the pipe, in the poop in the pipe.
Okay, medical report for every visit.
Pooping in a pipe and a pooping in a pipe.
Corner. This people dentist, you
Corner.
say?
Nothing.
These fucking teeth!
Dentist, you say? It looks like this medical report card was first issued quite some time ago.
It's probably a record of long-term treatment, that's why. For the family doctor, I imagine.
Well, I can imagine. Going to a doctor, I mean. As long as I'm alive, I'm never consulting one. I'd rather die. Try to just follow what I like.
Kazuma said, I'm not wearing no mask.
But 6 feet apart, lol. More like 6 feet under. Am I right?
Like 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Well, if you were dead, there'd be no point. So you don't like doctors then?
Why with you? They make you drink horrible tasting medicine. They give you painful injections, and then they demand lots of money from you from the privilege. All when you're at your lowest ebb.
Oh my god.
Well, what if I told you that I was gonna be a doctor? Would that change? Would that change, Rinosuke? Would that change if I was gonna be a doctor?
I'm sorry, I'm not that gay.
Well, this is why I'm moving to London. Goodbye.
Fuck you! Get away from me!
You sound like a model patient. With a bad case of stubbornness, no less.
Oh.
For which the only cure is a very bitter medicine indeed.
Achivo?
Achivo! Achivo!
Yippee!
The game was corrupt.
Oh, what is it?
Whoa!
7 appointments, 7 deadly sins.
Oh my goodness, he was the devil! That's why he had to die.
It was a Jekyll.
He was just.
The world revolves around him. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, and there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia.
Why was he eating a steak then? Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed.
Ryonosuke will only take the bubblegum flavor cough syrup. Okay, based.
Based. Perhaps they use laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain. There. That's awesome.
There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic effects have passed.
Oh, is that so?
Ba-da-dum!
Really?
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind.
No, is it? The medical report card's information has been updated in the court record. Medical report card, a record of dental work. On the day of the murder, the victim had undergone dental treatment and had been prohibited from eating or drinking anything but water.
Damn, Naruto, you really should have opened this up and read it.
Right? Wouldn't it have been so cool to be able to do that?
It would be so awesome!
It would be so cool! With this new information, the meaning of that one particular statement totally changes.
So, I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you?
Definitely! Funny enough, I can't stand bubblegum flavor because of medicine I had to take in the past. Parents had to hold me down to take it. Oh yeah, that's I get that. Yeah. I cannot drink like strawberry flavor medicine just because it's like the worst. Vanilla is fine, but strawberry is the worst. Also, I couldn't take pills until like 13. Until about 13. It was a complete pain to take them. Yeah. And one day
I couldn't figure out how to swallow them properly. I'd want to chew them. I'm like, I can't do it.
I couldn't take them at all. I couldn't pass them through my throat like at all. And one day I was like had to take a pill and I was dreading doing it. So I just tried my best to swallow it and it just went completely unbothered. And I can take pills from then. Like I had no problem since then. I don't know what happened.
Yatta!
Yeah, my friend has it for artificial grape flavors for similar reasons. Yeah, that's it, fucked up. Even just smelling bubblegum flavors smells enough to make me nauseous. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, nausea? Ah, wait. We already read this. The church. Yes, pointing is gone. Furthermore, indeed, alone he was the Englishman dining all by himself. And how is that possible? Now you say. Oh shit. Present. Yes! There you go, and the music was quiet. Well, I think, oh, are you wittering about love? Call yourself a lawyer, you say? I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused.
You're not a real lawyer.
Wow.
Ryunosuke.
Weird.
Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks, Kasuma.
I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination that you just carried out. You raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully. You knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Suburb. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking.
Oh, I exclusively have something to drink with prescriptions because just trying to swallow it alone doesn't work. Oh, I always drink water with pills. Just in case, like normally you have to, so like, why not, right?
Oh, maybe Beagle's talking about like liquid medicine though.
Sorry, what?
Like Beagle's talking about like artificial flavoring, so maybe they're talking about like liquid medicine rather than pills.
Well, no, it seems like with prescriptions, right?
Yeah, you can get prescription liquid medicine for people who can't swallow pills.
No, they meant pills. Right. I couldn't eat yogurt for a while because I had to take ground up pills with yogurt. Ooh, ugh. Yeah, I can see how that would taint it in your mind. Anyway, all right, and thanks for the advice. Korekura-san, this is a medical report belonging to the victim. I see. And I don't see. What of it, boy? Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement. Something clearly doesn't add up. By the way, every time he does that, it's like... It's just like... It's like very weak. It's just like...
Can I get a couple more of those?
It's like... Sorry, what? Something clearly doesn't add up.
Dear, have you forgotten it was how soon you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You're not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But... I'm more slapping.
Let's take explaining words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever you may or may have not done before that time is completely irrelevant.
But that's,
Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point, even if it's fucking stupid.
Even if it's a stupid fucking point that doesn't make any sense.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. It's surely not need to prolong this trial further. Judge.
Judge?
Oh. Sorry.
The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report has no bearing on that at all, for the simple reason that
There is no one else besides this pale-faced people who can possibly pee.
This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
That help us how petrified me, boy! How could I believe it? How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hora Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something for me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted. What is this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating.
Just what are you trying to say, Cadet? He had orders not to eat. So what?
It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than the water for 3 hours post-procedure while the anesthesia wears off.
No computer games for a week.
No, that can't!
No more Xbox! Korekura-san! What, boy? What? She's just scared. When he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally, does baby have to testify? Oh well, let's see.
There's more?
You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we all know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic.
This will the effects.
He was feeling the effects, dude.
Expertly done, partner.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my, he calls us partner. Oh my god.
Shit! What is this nonsense, you little upstart? He's a basic execution. Look, it's photographic evidence.
Look at it. Look at this.
You clearly seen a plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you!
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant's case have turned. You get it? You know, like the tables have turned in this case, like the thing.
Oh, I get it. Like turntables. I see. Yeah. So funny, Kazuma. So funny,
What's a
Kazuma.
DJ? What's a DJ?
I never said
DJ.
What?
DJ's nuts.
No, yeah.
I get shot and die. Won't you agree, Ryunosuke?
Man momentarily turns Texan every time he calls you partner. So true, partner. Howdy.
That's your partner.
Yes, most definitely.
So having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who in fact was eating pictured in the beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel.
Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of your turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
It's time for a turnabout.
Use my sword to kill Max Payne.
Yeah, cut him down. You should kill him now. Got it.
Yes,
So,
Raiden, yes! Slice it apart!
we need to discuss who was eating this steak, and most importantly, is anyone gonna finish it? The person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me.
An as of yet unknown third party. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
Also, that wasn't me saying that. That was Hugo. The joke about the steak. Never mind. Well,
Yeah.
You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person! People aren't real!
Incorrect. There was, because I saw her.
When the incident occurred, we know the victim couldn't have been eaten anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak at his table. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that there is someone else there eating it. We have strong evidence. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Kazuma!
Are you insane? You would take on the government?
Don't worry, Counsel. I have no issue with you.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
You're nothing to me.
I have issue with them! Those two witnesses in the stand!
Even I'm transphobic. I have issue with them.
I have issue with they them. What?
What are you talking about?
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that you two deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury.
Perjury?
What? What is that?
And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Complicit? Murder? No!
No!
No, that's me. No, you, that's me.
Hold on. Negative. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. 3. I was just following orders.
That's right! The man says! You just say you never saw the gentlewoman! That's what they told us. Oh. What? What did you say? What did you say, Kurekura-san? Oh, no! You were just following orders? No, hold on, lad. I was,
Say you never saw the gentlewoman? When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas?
What? Objection! What do you mean what? You that's what you're talking about.
What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements? What the fuck? Is this true, you pair?
Just one. Just one simple slip of the tongue.
Order! Counsel, explain what is going on.
Painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Yo,
Hey,
I
who's
gotta hop
behind
out.
this? Oh, bye, bye, Coco.
Thanks for letting me hang out, folks.
Bye, Coco. Have fun. Good night. Hey, who's behind this? Feel free to keep your mouth shut. Well,
That's classified.
So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you?
why did his mother name him Ouchie? Because like he's a pain in the ass. That's why.
You,
No, sir.
you wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Ryunosuke. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn into silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Ouchie had any idea about it.
What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry, I accidentally clicked on a tab and something started playing. I got so scared.
Oh, I thought you were so scared.
What started playing, Lizzie?
Internet Brain Rob by Murray Calliope.
Oh, come on, again?
It didn't close the tab, and I opened the tab and it started playing. I got scared.
You were listening to it?
I wanted to torture myself.
And now, Lucy, why were you at the Devil's Sacrament?
What?
Continue.
Huh? I didn't even hear what you said. I just heard.
Why were you at the Devil's Sacrament?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, cool. Continue. Keep going. Pick up the line to read.
Any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouth shut.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever really did it wielded his or her power here.
But how? How can we possibly...
Remember how we made progress before?
Before?
So my boyfriend just gave me stop listening to Mori Calliope. What is wrong with you?
No, honestly, yeah, what are we doing? we're playing a game right now.
I wasn't listening to it while we were playing the game.
Not excuses.
We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose!
Judge.
Yes.
I want answers. If it's proven these witnesses have been made, then I assure you, the penalty will be severe.
Sorry, can you pronounce that word again?
What?
How do you say that word?
What word?
After Ben, how'd you say that word?
Manipulated?
Okay, that doesn't sound...
Does the council have something to say to the court? Please speak loudly about it.
It sounded like you said manipulated, and so I was just like, I'm sorry? Where'd the fucking end go?
Is the council hard of hearing, perhaps?
Yes.
I do believe I am speaking properly and with good diction. Yes. I will have no tomfoolery in my court. to the gallows.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I have no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god. I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about this?
Well, Your Excellency. No time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head. Well? Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is Kazumasuki, my friend. Well, the guy who died. The head waiter, Sanosa. Well, it's obviously him, right? Come on, right? It's obviously him, right? Come on, it's obviously him, right? Come on. Medical school professor at the Imperial Yumi Academy. He's an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor.
Yes!
He was the judge! There!
Look at that.
What do you make of that?
I think, Counsel, that you may want to close your ears as well as your eyes. Otherwise, the sighs of disappointment in the courtroom may very well deafen you.
Well, here's the thing. The music stopped, so I'm right.
If you feel you must close your eyes in a crisis, I might just keep your mouth shut next time too. But otherwise, I might have to use this influence I have in this court to shut it permanently.
Oh, influence, you say?
Wrong option.
I don't know what it is about the prosecutor exactly, but he really makes me wince in pain sometimes. That's a funny reference for you. I feel like Ace Attorney Francis is gonna want to listen to that one.
Lucy.
Sorry, I was. What?
Don't
Sorry.
you listen to Monica Calliope? Is that what you were doing?
No! I wasn't.
Check out your
I looked away and it minimized Discord. And I was like, what?
Oh, you were looking away?
This
Chat, they were looking away.
listen to Calliope again.
I don't have a great deal of influence.
Yeah?
I don't have a great deal of influence myself, but believe me, I can find other ways to make you keep your mouth shut as well. Hey, you promise?
What did he mean by this?
You promise?
What did Kazumasugi mean by this? Alright, don't get angry. I'll think again.
There must be a clue somewhere in all the evidence in the court record.
Actually, now that I think about it, there might be some pieces of evidence I haven't thoroughly examined yet. And you told me to do a wild guess, so like I wasn't.
And what does the defense? Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
What does the defense have to say about all this?
Well, Your Excellency, another thing. If I have no time to think, why you telling me to check the court record? Well, yeah, I cannot. That's the thing.
You're the waiter, right?
The prosecutor in this case, who would appear to have little love for Chamberlain.
Beside the prosecution.
The waiter.
Head waiter.
Why
That's not
would he...
just a waiter, that's the head waiter. That's the
And?
position
Head waiter.
of power.
And?
He's also the only person here who's alive and makes sense.
Yes, okay, that is true, but also like he's just a waiter. Whatever.
But he's the head waiter.
And?
That means
Head
he's
waiter.
in power.
Yeah, and?
That's
Yeah.
a lot more important than just a waiter.
Yes,
Yeah.
and?
Yes, and the old guy needs to keep the old guy requires to stay being a patron of this place for his business, because otherwise he won't have people that he sell his shit to. So there is
Well-
some incentive for.
Let's explain Platinum 3, by the way. Also, what is his deal then?
I mean,
Oh,
he
you already
was-
mentioned that he
also
mentioned that
he was manipulated.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
you can't manipulate yourself.
Wait, what?
He's also the witness that's been manipulated.
Yeah, but why? What influence did he have on him?
Oh, we'll find out once you
I don't know.
present him, I guess.
So yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if I can guess, we're just taking shots in the dark. I'm just saying, I don't see the influence, but like I do agree that he is the answer.
but most probably.
Yeah, I know. It's bullshit. It takes.
I was just saying it's kind of bullshit. It's all. Can you look at the witches in the court record? No. Which is like kind of weird when they were like, maybe I should check. Maybe I should check the evidence a little bit more. Yes! Which I can't. Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san.
Hosonaga, the waiter who took the stand earlier?
Like, yeah, I agree that he would be like the most sensible answer, but also like,
bullshit.
I don't know. The way they phrased it, it was like, oh, they would have like most influence in like the court, you know, which is like not exactly true because he's just a waiter, you know. He's the head waiter, but yeah, he's a waiter.
Oh, peacock!
Come on, dude. Don't say that.
What possible reason would a way they have these witnesses give false testimony?
Can you open it now? Yeah, but like we already know it's true, so like.
Not to mention the fact even a headwaiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
Right?
For once, I would agree with you.
That's what I'm saying!
Cool.
If, that is, this man truly were a waiter.
And now it gets spicy.
Okay, I guess.
What? If he really, truly, if he truly were...
If that really is his name!
Now I understand.
Kasama?
Come on, Ryunosuke, time to hit this court with the truth.
She was listening to Mario Calliope again, that's why she didn't read it immediately.
No, I was looking at movie reviews.
Of course you fucking will. Look at the fucking stream!
It wasn't my mind! This is the truth about Satoru Hosanaga's son's real identity, as proven by this evidence.
Okay, let me see.
He's
Yeah, right? Actually, now that you say it.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. What? And
he literally just handed you. Oh my god.
Come on, dude. Seriously?
Stupid. That is
also,
so.
Yeah, no,
stupid.
that's a good question. Like, why would a fucking why would a waiter have a business card?
Also, how do they not know that, like, this person works for the police?
Yeah, I guess so. Hang on. Check this out.
Well, that's unexpected.
What is? What is?
I did not see that coming.
Are you guys seeing this?
Well, that just happened.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh.
Look, do you see it where it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga.
Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's up to the point.
Oh my god, dude.
It's not the name that's
Fucking
unexpected,
idiot.
you fucking idiot! I have a crush on you for this. You can't even fucking read that. It says it's his fucking job. You dumb fucking.
He's moral sexual. It's fine. His job. Oh! Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. He says all of that. Inspector? What on earth?
I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. They're rooting it somehow here.
The waiter's business card information has been updated in the court record. A sketch of the police layout is on the back. On the front, it's stated that Hosonaga-san is a police inspector. Okay, anyway, check this out!
Yes. Jeez.
Judge? They were also listening to Mori Calliope.
No, I'm playing Hollow Knight.
You're doing what now?
Playing Hollow Knight?
Oh yeah, well no, you know what? If you're not watching the stream, you're actually listening to Mori Calliope.
the stream.
If you don't write a new decree, if you don't read your line immediately, I'm assuming you're listening to Mori Calliope.
Oh my god. Part of the restaurant, sketched by the man in question. I agree, it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure what conclude any
sorry, Your Excellency. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest. You know, the front.
I beg your pardon?
Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes! It's the front of the back of the card! That's what the telling detail is! What?
You're telling me if I turn this card around.
You're telling me oh shit, what am I doing? Back. If I turn the back of the back of the back of the card, I can see the front of the back?
What? Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say?
Hello?
Matsunaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of that business card reveals the man in the question's profession, his true profession.
Waiter's profession? But that's surely... Good gracious!
That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before?
Chad, he didn't know. Lol.
Bad he didn't know.
He didn't know. The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power. Absolute power as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you've seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene?
Oh.
Someone is watching a VTuber right now. Hello?
Yeah, we're all watching her.
Who was here? That was Coco. Who wants to be? Wait, that's me. Inspector Kusunaga.
You can try him.
Baby's fucking this guy up.
I was worried something might happen like this. No, not. Do you want me to do my fruity voice?
Your what?
My fruity voice.
If you
your
want.
fruity voice. That could work. Yeah. Also, you're a little quiet.
Oh, sorry. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized that it was a possibility.
You're so fruity.
That's my fruity voice.
Hell yeah.
The court will today plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are.
Interesting. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made the sketch.
That's so fucking stupid.
It was unusually. It was unusually. Oh my god!
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Don't
So
worry.
you mean to say you're really
okay.
a detective?
It's
I was
okay.
keeping on my sprite.
No, it's okay. They're just watching a music video, it's fine. But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Oh, of course! You saw him was there. Oh.
I was working undercover, idiot.
Undercover? What is that? What are you talking about?
Yes, there have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover.
Incidents at the restaurants. What kind of incidents?
That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state that categorically they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well, Inspector Hossana. Well, you will elaborate. 1 point for the court.
Okay, since you are going to do this character, which apparently is gonna be important, do you want me to do the judge?
Whatever you want, sure.
Okay.
Well then, Inspector Hosanaka, will you will elaborate on 1 point to the court?
Of course, Your Excellency.
We have just heard new information from the 2 witnesses beside me. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware this person's presence having served at the table in question. However, his testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct?
Dude, the fucking pig is bleeding.
Correct, Your Excellency.
Unbelievable!
As I suspected.
Bang?
Bang. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair beside him. Gun in hand stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the table was a young lady who I guess to be an Englishwoman.
So the truth comes out.
Bruno Mars does gay.
I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau.
Who, pray tell, is this Bruno Mars to speak of?
It was then I received some special orders.
Special orders? You mean to say...
Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders.
But what if this Englishwoman was a killer?
I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. The Empire views friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect, well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question.
That's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case.
But it's not right!
One possibility does spring to mind.
What do you mean, Kasuma?
Yumei University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't read that.
You were trying to put away the fact that they were British.
And I'm fairly certain that one of them studying the Sorry, hold on. My brain shut down as I was reading the word medical, and I thought I was going to say medisol. And I'm like, that's not right. And I'm fairly certain that one of them studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory is a young Englishwoman.
What?
You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
Oh, you mean...
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first.
Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector.
Englishwoman sitting at the end of the university professor's table was Miss Jazira Brett.
What is that? What is that pun? Giselle Brett.
Giselle Brett? Giselle Brett?
Giselle Brett. I guess it'll pop into the
We'll
mind
notice it later.
She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yume University's medical facility.
I guess I truly didn't speak.
I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of the lady's presence at the scene.
I looked up her name. It's a reference to what gunshot Sherlock Holmes in canon.
Oh, really? Okay. But I would never gotten that one.
And ordered these witnesses to make no mention in their testimonies. It must be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with this situation.
Very well. My thoughts on the matter is as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone.
Wow.
However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
But your excellency, that would be missing a noonday hour ruling on a sent a telegraphic report to Great Britain.
I don't fucking care. The British can suck my dick.
I'll go surely be very displeased on your actions.
Calm yourself, Council. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes, sir.
You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency.
At once, your excellency.
But that means you're going against the special orders you were given for the police bureau.
As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out in all investigations flawlessly.
So, it won't be a problem?
Wait, I didn't say that.
Nothing will get in my way.
Hey, I like this guy.
Oh, okay, Fruit.
Weirdo, but I like him.
Oh, they go such a
Court would adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear? And do I make myself clear, I say? I see.
You're not invisible. I see you right there. Your excellency. Why?
Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening. To reconvene. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
So how are you feeling?
I am very tired, actually. I
Okay.
got to
I'm
drop.
hungry.
You're hungry?
I'm hungry.
Okay, hang on. Let me. Hang on. Let me save here. Yes. So yeah, I'm also hungry, but I don't know how long my dinner is gonna take. So hang on. Let me check something. Let me do a Hang on. Yeah, let me do a really quick break and. Let me just check how dinner's going, and if it's really close, I'm just gonna call it. And if not, I'm gonna continue. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
Hold on. If it is like close, are you gonna come back and like let us know? Because I'm gonna be checking my dinner also, and I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's done by the time I get back.
I think they already left.
God damn it! Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll also be right back.
Have we been left Hold on. Oh, have we left?
okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, we've been left with control over the audio of the stream. Anyway, chat, how are you doing? I hope
What's
you're doing
up?
well. Hi.
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 Chat, if you were the Ace Attorney character, what would your pun name be?
Ooh. What would your pun name be if you were an Ace Attorney? I think I would like a if I was a doctor, my name would be Dr. Hart Surion. I'm gonna write it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, my food is ready, so we are both coming here.
Okay.
Because that way it would be a
Yeah.
heart surgeon.
Doctor Heart Surgeon. So true. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. For tonight. We're gonna be back probably next Tuesday. Yeah, probably. So yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you to all my my guests for coming as well.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm liking the game, but like I knew I would like the game either way. So yeah. So yeah, what else? On Friday we have Splatoon 3. We have the Splatfest, and we have Your Turn to Die again on Sunday. No, Your Turn to Die. Sorry. What's it called?
Let's go.
999. We have 999 on Sunday, but I think I'm gonna move it. So be aware on Twitter. I'm gonna let you all know if I change it. Socials. There you go. That's my Twitter. So yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna
chat,
announce it.
follow Purp on Twitter right now. Right now.
Now, or you're banned, or you're fired. So yeah. What is gonna be the raid phrase? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any idea what the raid phrase could be? I feel like we said we said a lot of things. I'm ending. What's gonna be the raid phrase?
I don't know.
Maybe something about like us getting distracted all the time. Listening
Yeah,
to Mori Karaoke.
You're listening to Mori Kalayo instead of reading your lines, aren't you? Also, we're already in sour, so I think they're gonna get a kick over it.
Sour!
Horrifying.
Sour, the sour orange, baby. Let's go. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. This is a ton of fun, and I hope to see you next time again, probably on Tuesday. Also, Discord. Fuck no, that's not. Hang on. Discord and bot. And what the fuck? Oh my god, there we go. Okay, thank you. This is the face. Again, shut up. That's not what I wrote. Anyway, bye everyone. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.